Saturday morning. It's 6:20 a.m. Got a 6:30 appointment to go in here. I donated a couple of weeks ago. I donated platelets, and they got me. So they had a live person call, and it was on the other end of the phone. I don't know, but sound like a little old lady, and they're talking about how desperately they need platelets. With all the national tragedies we've been experiencing here lately, there's a shortage. And well, I always go into kind of respect my elders, and you don't say no to grandma mode, I guess. So here I am. But outside of that, trying to just get back to a lot of basics and simpler times and simpler stuff, man. And life's just kind of got blurry. So I'm refocusing and getting my personal priorities and goals in line without taking anybody else into consideration. And so something like this is one of them, to be of service to others, and to just show up places or situations where there's no benefit. There's no benefit here to me. This person that receives my platelets, I'll never meet them, they'll never meet me, but we'll be bonded together, and the few hours I spend here this morning will help them have a better life. And I guess the benefit to me is the gratitude to have the health and the ability to be able to give them that gift. So I guess a little bit of on the selfish side for me is the warm, fuzzy feeling, I guess, now that I'm talking about it. But more importantly, somebody's going to have a better life for a little while because of the few hours I spend here. So there is a national emergency and a shortage. So get to your local American Red Cross and donate. I got to fill out some questionnaire online real quick and get my butt in here. And then our union contract expires at midnight tomorrow, so I have to go to the union town hall here in a couple hours, which is going to be fun, but I'll talk about that too when I get done. I might be a little tired and loopy, so don't have expectations on a great video. Whew. 3 hours later and I'm done, but it's done. And I don't know, I got some extra durable looking band-aids here or tape on the band-aid, but it's done. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I had a light breakfast beforehand, but I'm gonna go eat my normal breakfast excuse me, and relax, go get ready for this union meeting. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to try to film some of it. Obviously, I'm not going to divulge any confidential information in regards to money or the contract or whatever, but I'm in a position where I can't afford to miss work, a lot of work, and mistake or no, I don't know. I did have a conversation with some of my co-workers that I wasn't missing work, and I never thought in this day and age that I would deal with anything like this. However, I received threats from coworkers and had some pretty colorful conversations about that. They said, what will Jesus do, right? And love thy enemy. And I get that, and I'm working on that. And it's not that I don't love them, and it's not that I don't understand their position, but I just understand mine more. And mine is in the hierarchy of making my decisions. It's God, my family, then me, and then everything and everyone else. So that's how I got to take care of things. That's the order I take care of things in, the best of my ability. I don't always get an A on that one. Don't get as many F's as I used to. But I did say some things I shouldn't have. On the other end of the spectrum, you're threatening my life, my livelihood, my health and safety and well-being. How I take care of things by saying things like, last time we struck, some guys worked and their tires got cut and their windows got busted out. Sometimes people get beat up. Stupid shit at a track is one thing. But this is a whole different thing. So I responded as probably most people would. Just gave them a few examples of what would happen if anything happened. I don't know, if they followed through with any of their stupid ass threats that I was going to win that war in one battle, and because I'm not going to go back and forth with it, and so I don't know. It's a weird deal, a lot of scowls, a lot of dirty looks, a lot of side eyes the last 3 weeks. So I'm a little apprehensive in going into this meeting today to see what came back from the company as far as the contract negotiations, and walking into the den of the enemies as far as I'm concerned right now. There's quite a few people who understand my position and are respectful of my choices, my thoughts on the situation. But there's some that just absolutely are blind fools, and who just do what they're told or jump on the drama train and not really think about the consequences. I'd prefer to gather all the information I can from both sides and try to discern the truth, because usually it's somewhere in the middle. I don't blindly follow anyone for any reason whatsoever, and that upsets some of my coworkers as well. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll record some of the meeting I can. If not, who knows, mate. Hopefully everything goes well. Everybody just is polite and respectful. I'm not going in there with any bad intentions or anything. I am apprehensive, and I am on alert, however, because I am not a fool. Love thy neighbor. Absolutely. Does that mean that we, in this day and age, that we allow ourselves to be compromised, our integrity to be compromised, our truth to be compromised, or to become submissive simply because of a threat of violence or any threat whatsoever? The removal of stuff, etc. So I'm not going in there as the enemy. I'm going in there as a fellow human being in a situation that's tied to a lot of other people. And I'm going to deal with everything from a place of love the best I can. And hopefully everybody else does the same. So I'm going to go eat some breakfast, and then I'll recap what happens. or excuse me, or I'm gonna go eat some breakfast, and yeah, I'll update you guys here in a bit. So we're going back to work Monday, hopefully. Hopefully we're not locked out. That'd be interesting to see what's what, but the game plan now is to go to work in good faith without a contract in hopes that they can come to terms quickly and in a fair and equitable manner. I didn't record anything during the meeting because they asked not to. Asked for nobody to record anything. So I'll respect that request and further so respect I guess the confidentiality of the meeting. You know, some things were said I agree with, some things were said I don't, but at the end of the day, what's most important to me is I can go earn a living Monday. I think a lot of people misunderstand how life works sometimes in these situations and how I make decisions, and that is how I try to make decisions. I'm not perfect, but you know, God, my family, me, and then everything else, as far as best interest goes, or goals, desires, etc. You know, and by God I mean what God have me do for others, for myself, for my family, in every situation. As best as I possibly can, I try to, you know, live that. I get pretty hard on myself because I see what the end goal, well, today's version of the end goal of Josh looks like, and when I'm not him, it gets frustrating sometimes, and I just have to remember that I'm in the journey, and I don't think the journey ever ends. I don't think the road that we travel ever really truly ends. It evolves, it changes, destinations change. You know, we see, we can only see what we can see until we see that, and then once we evolve into that realm of awareness or enlightenment or knowledge, etc., then that helps us to see more and continue on further. I see pretty far into the future right now as far as who I want Josh to end up being, and sometimes, like I said earlier, when I'm not him, it gets frustrating, right? But we're human, we're not perfect, and I'm sure everybody watching this can relate that you know, we all make mistakes along the way. Hopefully we learn from them. So I'm just gonna go to work Monday, keep to myself, stay out of all the political bullshit in terms of this negotiation. Put my head down, trust that God's going to take care of me, and just keep working every day until the next thing comes that is meant for me. Clearly this is what's meant for me and everybody else in the situation right now, whether they can see that or not or understand that. This is all part of God's plan, so just go trust the process and continue on. Right now it's about it's 2:30 Saturday afternoon. I've been going pretty good all day since about 4:30 this morning. I'm going to go relax for a little bit, eat a little bit of lunch, and then I think I'm going to go get some work done in the barn. I'm really trying to declutter a lot of bullshit and get focused on what's important to me. And yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of bullshit that I've accumulated. A lot of situations and circumstances that I've pursued or I've allowed to happen or whatever, however it is they've come my way, I've embraced some way, somehow, or accepted. So it's declutter season. That's why I'm stepping back. I'm going to update you guys and gals a little more regularly in this manner. I don't know that these videos will be fancy or what they'll evolve into, but I'll just keep updating you. And if you like what I'm doing, let me know. I'm going to try to do more as I'm back out in the barn, do more fabrication and blazer content, and just focus on the stuff that's important to me in all of this and what I want to do. And one of those things also is bringing back behind the wheel. I invested real heavily over the last year and a half in equipment to make that like amazing potentially. But now it's my time to put in the effort to work, show up for that, and hopefully it is as amazing as I envisioned and want it to be for all of you guys and gals. So thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more day-to-day stuff. I don't think I do a daily vlog per se, even though this is all in one day so far, but maybe I'll start doing maybe I'll do like a weekly or something, which a few little days chopped up or something. Let me know what you think, what you want to see. Whatever feedback you give me is not going to dictate how I do stuff. I guess I'm more interested in the frequency, because either at this point you're either on this journey with me or you ain't. You know what I mean? I love all of you, and I love having fun with you in person and interacting online and all that, but I'm just not going to let the likes and views and subscriber count dictate what I share with you guys and gals, or how I do that. I'm not a personality, or I'm not analytics driven or money driven in this. I just want to have fun doing hood rat shit with my hood rat friends. I love all of you. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.